How you doing? My name is Michael, and I'm currently enrolled in Central Carolina Community College pursuing a telecommunications maintenance and repair diploma. But before I get my certifications and my diploma, I'm required to take the typical college classes, including math, reading, and literature. So with that being said, my GPA was so low that I was enrolled in ACA 90. At first, I had my doubts about ACA 90. The typical, I don't need this, why am I enrolled in it? So after participating and understanding what ACA 90 is all about, I learned a lot of things that I plan on taking from today and using later on in life, whether it's with work, school, or just life itself. So the three major things that I've learned through this class is: one, how to manage my time properly; two, how to create and nurture good study habits; and three, how to deal with stress, because honestly, we all got stress. Ain't that the God's honest truth? So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you do learn something from this, because I've learned a lot from this class. As I stated a moment ago, one of the first things I learned while taking ACA 90 was that maintaining time is a genuine virtue. I say this in this instance because in my past I had horrible time management skills, and I would typically procrastinate till the last minute and do all my things on my own time without really planning them out. Whereas now I have a better comprehension on what exactly time management is, and I tend to break my week down into sections. For instance, one day I'll do one task, and the next day I'll do another, and so on. This eliminating the whole cramming 2 tests in one blog in one night, because I wouldn't have done something like that. Along with that, it kind of relinquishes an enormous stress that I used to always face, and there's no better feeling than when you finish all your homework and you have time to watch your favorite show or do your favorite activity, or spend time with your girlfriend or whatever it is. That's true time management for you, and that's what I've learned honestly from ACA 90. Another thing that I learned from ACA 90 was when it comes to being a successful college student, you have to create and nurture good study habits. I mean this in the sense that because in my past, I had very spontaneous study habits. I would pick and choose when I wanted to do things and how I wanted to do them, whether I put them off to the last minute or simply didn't do them at all. And when I started this class, it was kind of like I had to go back to the drawing board and create new study habits that best suited me to help me succeed to where I am today. And one of the biggest things that I faced when it came to studying and doing my homework was simply my electronics. Because I really didn't have a full grasp on, I need to put this down and I need to turn this off so I can do what I need to do right now so I can get to where I want to go. And it was kind of like after I realized that, then I got to where I wanted to be. And honestly, that's where I am today. You see, without actually putting effort into it, then I wouldn't be where I am today. And that's all I can say. Learning to create new study habits that best suits you is what you should do. Don't go by what somebody else should say. Do what you feel is right within you. Along with learning to manage my time and create and nurture good study habits, I also learned how to deal with stress. Because I think we all have a clear understanding that stress is a thing that we all face. For managing life, school, and work, stress seems to show up at everyone's door. Though for me, in my past, stress controlled my life in the sense that it would consume who I was, worrying about how I'm going to make it through the next day or how the hell I'm going to pass this test. It always seemed to catch up to me. Though after taking ACA 90, I realized that a big part of my stress was simply because I wasn't prepared. I was underprepared. For example, if I studied a lot, then I didn't stress a lot. But if I studied a little bit, I stressed a hell of a lot. You see? I mean, it sounds like common sense from the outsider looking in, but you really don't think about it until you read it. And that's what happened to me. After I read it, I was like, ding, But that's another thing that I've honestly learned from ACA 90 is I've learned how to deal with my stress and what stress is, and what causes stress in my life. Altogether, being a college can be very stressful and hard at times, though in the same sense it can be one of the most rewarding things you do for yourself. So just remember 3 things that I've listed in this video. 1, learn to manage your time. 2, learn to create and nurture good study habits. And 3, learn to deal with stress. And after that, I do believe you'll be on the right track to succeeding in college. And all I ask for you to do now is, if you've learned something from this video, to just pass the knowledge on to somebody else. And thank you for watching. My name is Michael, and happy travel.